food we buy is packed in plastic, metal or something else, so it's easy to store and convenient to carry around. But how can we be sure this food packaging is perfectly safe for health?
Substances in plastic containers make them flexible. The writing on cardboard boxes is printed with typographic paint. Should we be concerned that these chemicals are in contact with what we eat? Scientists at the Joint Research Centre are studying how various kinds of packaging and tableware interact with food chemically.
The packaging is made of lots of different materials. We have plastics, we have tinned goods in varnished metal, so we have materials that are not food, and there's always a possibility that certain compounds of these materials could migrate, transfer into the food.
And it's not just packaging. Various chemicals could get into the food from kitchenware and utensils. That's especially important for bakingware, such as silicone molds, which are subject to high temperatures. But it's also true for the dishes we eat off.
So while preparing this dough, we do an experiment, because during the time that we are mixing, there might be chemicals from this polypropylene bowl migrating into the dough, and this we'll find out later by analyzing the dough.
So what does this research bring to your dinner table?
The methods and techniques developed here are used in national laboratories across the EU. So the standards are the same across the Union. The goal is that all European consumers should feel confident about the safety of food and the tableware they use.
The ceramic, they are bright and colorful. But why? Because they have a salt in there of the metals. The most often we can find the salt of lead and cadmium.
Researchers use standardized liquids or powders to simulate certain foods. In special conditions, they can recreate years of shelf life to see how the product changes during storage.
As the tomato sauce we cannot have the same in all the countries, we need to use the liquids which can be similar or the same in all the countries. A laboratory in Portugal and laboratory in Poland will make the test in the same way, using the same liquids.
The findings show how much chemicals have migrated into the food from the packaging or tableware. Common norms are still needed for thousands of substances, and that requires a lot of research and harmonization.
We have a lot of work. This is an area that is technologically very active. There are always developments. There are always new materials, active packaging, nanopackaging, to better protect food. But all that has to be studied. The same applies to all eco and sustainable products.
Based in Ispra in Italy, this laboratory doesn't just work for Europe. All its results are released to the public domain so they can help to improve safety standards around the world.